Today we're gonna be just fishing with this little tiny pole down here in the creek and seeing if we can't catch some. I can already see a bunch of them from here. The camera can't see them though. They're everywhere. You can see the water moving because of them. And it just rained, so. Alright guys, so for bait all we have is a soft pretzel, or a piece of it, and then a couple pieces of bread. So I'm gonna get this hooked up real quick. And on this little tiny pole, all I have is this really tiny hook. I'm gonna go ahead and try the pretzel first because I've never used one before. I'm just gonna try it out real quick. So all I'm gonna do is take a little tiny piece of it and throw it on there. That's probably too big of a piece actually. It's a little tougher, so I don't think they'll be able to get it off as easy as the bread. Not enough weight to cast it. Just gonna have to wing it out there. Got one. Just a little guy. Stop squirming. Alright, so it's just a little guy here. Not big at all. And we're just gonna go throw him in the bucket.
Surprisingly, you can see him swimming.
I gotta, uh-oh. Got the bait up. He did take it. All you need for these little guys are little tiny pieces of bait, and then you have to show the hook a little bit, just like that. How the hook's sticking out. If you don't have that, then they won't be able to get hooked. That will as easy. You still can hook them, but now, this spot in the creek is weird because you have to cast just far enough, because if you don't, then they won't bite. Oh, just missed him. That was a bigger one too. I saw him swim out from the rock. Got him. Oh. Alright, he's probably about double the size of this guy. Pretty close.
Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah, he is just about double that size.
I accidentally covered the camera.
It's okay. I'm just going to catch like one or two more here, then we're going to go ahead and move to a different spot that's got some bigger ones and some different types of fish.
Like bottom feeders?
It's got like bluegill and stuff like that, but they're a lot rarer to catch. So we'll catch one more here and then we'll go to the next spot, I think. Even though they're still biting quite a bit here. Shoot, I missed him. I'll try casting over here. Oh, there's a little guy. Oh, I yanked it right out of his mouth. He took off with it. Ooh, actually, there's a crawdad over there. I'm going to see if I can't get him if he doesn't go over the side of that rock. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he already went out. Oh, well, he's still there, but I'm not gonna be able to get him with this. Oh shoot. Alright, well they've pretty much stopped here. This spot's weird. They'll be going crazy, then they'll all of a sudden stop, and they do it quite a bit. So, yeah, I'm using this little tiny pole. It's a little piece of pretzel, some bread, and then he's got a net, and we got that little bucket with the fish in it. Now I might end up using these minnows to catch some crawdads later in the next video, or possibly in the same video, just depends. But I'll get back with you guys when we're over to our next spot. Alright, we're gonna try and catch a frog real fast. We're still in the same spot, but one's gonna jump right up here. Most likely. Maybe not. That's weird. I don't know. This spot here, it's just got a bunch of little tiny microscopic minnows. That's all it is. And then that spot's got some bigger ones, but there's nothing for them to hide under, so that all they do is get scared. But I'll get back to you guys at our next spot. Alright, so we're walking down the road right now. We're almost there. Just that little bridge right there. All we gotta do is get down underneath that, and then that's where all the bigger ones are. So I smell a skunk. That's bad. Okay, I'll get back with you guys when we're down under the bridge. Alright guys, we're under the bridge, and there's, oh, you can't really see it when I do that, but that right there is a big dead crawdad. But I'm gonna bait up and go ahead and cast in under here, and I'm gonna apologize in advance because when the cars go over the bridge, it is loud, and there's a lot of echo under here too, so I'm probably not gonna end up talking that much. Alright guys, I'm baited up, and just a second ago, a big fish, or not, well, a big fish for being under here just jumped. Already got one. Oh my gosh. He's a nice one too. Now all these are just little creek chub, is all they are, in case you guys were wondering. And hey, I got the bait back too.
I caught it.
My
hand open it.
My little brother somehow managed to catch it in his hand when the fish flung it off.
Dang, that one.
He's definitely bigger than the other guys.
Oh yeah,
Alright, so
you guys can totally see.
I gotta bait back up and cast out again. That was instant. Holy cow! I didn't realize they were that active under here. I would have went straight here. And they're significantly bigger than our other spot. Now, the little guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use them as bait, but the bigger ones I'm gonna go ahead and release in our other spot so that we have some big ones down there. Here's second cast. Oh, I missed him. Yeah, he went for it again instantly, but none of them actually bit it. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. Alright, so I only have a tiny bit of bait right now, so I don't expect to catch anything. Yeah, I gotta get a little bit more on. I can't cast out that far with this, and they're not seeing it, I don't think. Alright. The pretzel actually works out pretty well. Oh, that piece just flew off. Alright, so I'm just gonna catch a couple more real quick. Now there's a bunch of them in here. It's insane. Dang, they're going for it instantly. I can't connect though. I want to catch something other than the creek chub. Oh, that's weird. See, for some reason they'll just stop out of nowhere. I don't understand that. Oh, jeez. Well, maybe we'll get another one. Alright, so bait back up. They're still going for it. They're just not getting on there. I think I got lucky with the first guy. I'm trying to cast farther out there. There we go. Shoot. Yeah, they're just not getting it in their mouth. Most of them are big enough. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're just not big enough to get it in their mouth. They're trying to take it though. They're trying. Oh, I think there's a turtle or something over there. See if I can't catch him. And down here there are a lot of big crawdads. Dang. Alright, I need to take a little bit of bait off so they can actually get on here. The only problem with that is I can't cast that far because I don't have a weight. Alright. I'll go ahead and try this. Hopefully we'll get something. Just missed them. Okay, my bait's still out that time. Almost. Shoot. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to get any more. There's a lot in here, but I'm just not getting any luck right now. So, I guess I'll just have to deal with these three. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here because I don't want to make it too long. But like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.